Saturday. It is Saturday, July 12th, 2005. Am I in Bourbon?
Now, since you started the live stream, having trouble hearing you.
Is that any better?
Yes.
Remember I told you, Coach, that's exactly what happened. Yeah, I don't know.
This computer's got a mind of its own.
Yeah, this one app will just it's almost like, who's the one that always claims to be behind the scenes, bum in the chat, always claims like he's like got the hidden news and all that
Oh,
stuff.
YouTube bandwidth.
YouTube bandwidth.
It's almost like he's in my computer somehow, turning the switches all the way down. Because that's what happens. All of a sudden, the switch will go down, like someone's moving it. Whew. I think bandwidth. He got in. He figured it out. I think he got in. Anyway, today is Saturday, July 12th, 2025. This is Share Beer 802, and look who we got with us. We got Tom with us today, man.
Howdy, y'all. Howdy.
Yeah.
It's a great day.
See, Tom will bring back his rant and everything.
Then you got fucking Teen Wolf over there. Chick's hair goes right into the fucking beard. Into the fucking hair. Squinting through his hipster fucking glasses. Fucking Tom Boston's a fucking shithole. Smug asshole.
Jesus Christ. Oh, man.
I fucking hate people from the New England area.
What a great guy.
What a great guy.
I love those long, slow, drunken, extended rants of his.
Yeah.
Hey, he was screaming at people earlier today on his live.
Was he live? I missed it.
Oh my God, he was screaming. It was kind of hilarious.
Tom, you got the floor, man. Update us on how you're doing, how the kids doing.
They're doing great. They're getting older. Marley likes to scream all day. Luna chills out.
Right.
I've been working a lot. Yeah, man. Just trying to move in the right direction.
Right on. Sounds good. Sounds like we had another emergency in the background now.
Yeah, Marley likes to scream all day. My brain's blown. So.
So what? Start us off, man. What beer do you have right now? Or do you
I was drinking Treehouse Pride and Purpose. It's like their pale ale, coming out 5.1. But now I'm drinking a Guinness.
Oh,
it's a new Guinness. It's supposed to be a limited edition. Who's the guy? Sebastian Curry or something like that. From Los Angeles.
I've never seen that one.
They come out with a bunch of different cans. It seems like nowadays. So, yeah, drinking that.
With the old-fashioned Guinness artwork with the animals on them.
Drinking a proper glassware.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
Look at him, man. He's all matching. You know?
I'm all matched up over here. I'm ready to go. You know?
It's good.
Ready to go. I got a couple beers ready for me. A couple biggies. And we'll be all set.
All right, my guy. Right?
My guy.
I told you guys I'm working this in. I'm working it in. We had our dear friend Havana on here, a.k.a. whatever he's going by these days. And I told him he came in here. He was here the whole damn show, Tom, last week.
He certainly was.
Oh, was he really?
Oh, yeah. Oh, he was
here. Crap.
Yeah, he was here. God bless him. And he kept saying, my guy. And I said, oh, that's right. I got to work that in.
My guy. Yeah.
Reminding me, my guy. But I got to work in my guy. If I'm ever going to Boston, I gotta, I gotta be updated on my. So I plugged in and I updated my hard drive here, and now I'm working in my guy. There
you go. You're gonna be ready, Joe. You're gonna be.
I'm training, bro. I'm training. See, I gotta work out. That's the West Coast of me. I gotta work out the bros. I've been in the Southwest too much, and I got to work in more my guys, right? Yeah, my guys. Yeah.
Maybe a buddy, maybe a what's up, my buddy, or
my
the buddy.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah. See,
Or what
Yeah,
do people
buddy.
call people? I forget what people call people anymore in Boston. I'll update you. I'll try to think of like a new something else that people.
yeah.
I'll try to think about it.
Yeah, please do, because I got to be hip. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you call
Yeah.
the water fountain again? What is it?
A bubbler.
A bubbler.
Bubbler.
Coach.
Yeah,
Hey, my
that's
guy.
wild.
Where's the nearest bubbler, my guy?
This
Right?
is freaking right. Yes.
You just go there and go, hey, my guy, show me the bubbler.
Coach,
Yeah.
you don't have bubblers in Idaho, man.
No, we don't. But in SoCal growing up, everything was dude. I know you remember that.
Oh,
Mm.
come on, dude.
Come on, dude.
Ooh.
Dude.
But now it's kind of trended from dude to bro.
Oh, yeah.
We kind of
Yeah.
moved back up the alphabet again from D's to B's, and it's like bruh, right, bruh,
Yeah.
bruh. Like you want to, just just it depends on where and who you're talking to. You might go bros or you might go bruh, right?
Mm. Matters how you feeling. Matters how you feeling. How many beers you got in you?
This right? Yeah. See, yeah. I'm still in training, my guy, but I'm gonna get there. I'm still, I'm still in the alpha stage here. I'm not in the beta yet, but we're switching to beta, and then I'll be on a real beta test. Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, you got to test it out at some point and get it. You got to hit the streets.
Mark, how can I mix in now? Mixing in to the whole Southern thing is on a level I can't. I won't ever be there. So I'm just not even.
I don't know, just say y'all a lot.
Yeah.
And
oh, bless your heart.
yeah,
right.
bless your heart, y'all. that'll get you 90% of the way there. Probably.
Right. Oh, bless your heart. Right.
Bless your
You're
heart.
just.
Mm.
And
Maybe a couple of sweethearts.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, bless your heart is basically calling you a freaking idiot, right?
Yeah.
Like, you're,
Bless his heart. He doesn't know what he's doing.
That's
the polite Southern way of telling you you're
very, very condescending.
Yeah. You're right.
just like the name of the old Jefferson Starship, or I'm sorry, Jefferson Airplane album. Bless its pointed little head.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bum, what is it, in Western PA there, man? What is there like an equivalent lingo?
Not that I can think of off the top of my head.
You can't think of anything, dude?
Come on, brah.
We say dude, I say dude, but as far as anything different than that, no. I personally have been a dude guy for decades.
The dude, like the movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the desert.
Another one is kid. I just asked ChatGPT. Listen, kid. Hey, kid.
Oh,
something
kid.
like that.
Kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, not
Hey, kid.
here.
Yeah. Oh, he's a good kid. Yeah, right. Yeah. But I think kid is getting worked in kind of everywhere, right? I think like a lot. And so is cat. Cat's making a comeback, right? That's a cool cat, right? Like I think that's making. I feel like cat is making it. It's in the underground stage, right? If you're super cool in a particular age, like cat is making a comeback amongst everyone else here in the group. I feel like, Tom, are you hearing it in your circles?
No. Oh, you can go broski. What's up, broski?
Broski.
It's another. There's a bunch out there. You just got to dig dive.
Yeah. Mark, what's the latest lingo, man? Any trends in the?
No, I'm too old for lingo anymore.
yeah. It's just you're lucky to even be just speaking and walking.
I
right?
just go all old man on it. Yeah.
Did you get the walker that I sent?
Yeah, that's.
Oh yeah, sweet. I like the wheels on it. The tennis balls are great.
What sucks is you hit a certain age where the whole lingo is healthcare. The whole lingo is healthcare. Health related issues you're having, and that's your whole conversation. What pills you're taking, what your doctor said, right? You know what I'm saying? Your next checkup, your next operation, your next medical procedure. You're good, right? And you're comparing stuff, really, right?
Your next colonoscopy?
Whoa!
That was
You heard? Yes. We had the colonoscopy talk.
Yeah, he was here.
Jesus.
Yeah. We had that.
That's disgusting.
Oh, Jesus.
To quote Smelly Cuda, what's that stank?
That's that stank, yeah.
Jeez.
Now, you said you're waiting for Cat. Cat is coming back. I'm waiting for Gate to come back. That was big in the 40s. Calling, what's up, Gate?
Gate.
Yep, that was big in the 40s. That was like part of the jazz lingo.
Wow. Gate. That's a new one.
Yeah, with Man and Cat. Yeah, there was also for a while Gate.
What's up, Gate?
The big thing was Greetings Gate.
Greetings, Gate.
Huh.
What did Gate mean? Was it supposed to be like a bro or like a?
It meant dude.
Huh.
I don't know if I'm capable of working that one yet. That would take a lot of work, a lot of research. Gate.
You got to do that. You got to do that in the 30s old timey radio voice.
We used to call the chairman Bait, not Gate, but Bait, as in queer.
Well, we know what that's short for.
Yeah.
Right.
What's up, baby boy?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I tried watching last week, but I couldn't at work. It didn't let me.
Yeah. 12. Look at Bowler's in the chat too. Wow, 12 dogs watching. Amazing, right? Yeah.
Better than 11.
Including Moeller.
Yeah, including Moeller. Right?
Yeah.
Including Moeller. Yeah, that's the part. Coach, what are you drinking, my friend?
I'm going to need Bum's help with this because I checked in. I didn't check in, but I looked on Untapped, and Bum has had this more than anybody. But there's also different variants.
Oh, Kostritzer from Germany, the black lager.
Yes.
One of my favorites.
Huh.
Yeah. So I've never had it, but I noticed that you had it Untapped, and it looked like there's several variants. So
Really? I've only ever seen the one.
no. You put in there variant 1 and variant.
Oh no, those are just based on the packaging, Coach. Different label designs on the bottle and can designs. All the same beer.
Oh.
Yeah, Bum, you do that for a lot of cans.
Just trying to document the different changes to the packaging.
Yeah.
Variant could mean the beer or the package.
Yeah, I don't know. I figured I'd pick it up. Our local store got, I think, like 10 different German beers in.
So show us the color, man. That looked a little reddish. Am I picking up on?
I don't know. It's pretty dark.
But as you were pouring it, I picked up a reddish hue, I thought. What about towards the edges of the glass, right along the edge? Are you seeing like a Dr. Pepper red?
Yeah, maybe a little bit, but not much. It's just like Bum said, it's German's best-selling black lager. Is it lager, Bum?
Yeah, it's a Schwartz beer.
Yeah, black. Germany's
So
selling black beer,
and it definitely looks like a black beer, like a real thin-bodied beer. It's not real heavy. Basically a black lager, right?
Coach, yeah, Coach. I think you are. Do you like it?
I love it.
I thought so.
That's like light beer. You wouldn't know that. Wow, that's weird. That's super light.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Delilah.
Yeah, we got a Delilah. See, I like it. Good to see you.
Yeah, it's been
Say
a while.
hi.
Hi, Delilah.
All right, Delilah.
Hi. Say hi. They can kind of hear you. You gotta say it loud. Say hi.
Oh,
Hi.
gee.
She just came back from a birthday party.
Oh, nice.
Oh, what? Did
Good
you
old
eat
time.
a cake?
Did you eat? Oh, she got a cake pop. She got a cake pop.
Oh,
cake
boy.
pop.
Right.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't get much better than that.
She's ready to go. She probably ate no food, all cake.
Oh,
But yeah, that's what
blame her.
kids do.
You have to peel her off the ceiling pretty soon. Oh, it's sugar.
Yeah.
You know
yeah.
what, Tom? At a particular age, all we eat is cake, right? In the early stages, and then
The frosting, right?
we end up going out the same way. So at another particular age in life, you'll just want to eat nothing but cake as well. So you go in eating sweets and you go out eating sweets, basically. That's how it works.
Next time.
And
Yeah.
you come in wearing a diaper and you go out wearing one too. So that's
It's true.
It's
Yeah.
that's the cycle of life.
Yeah, it's the circle of life. It's crazy how it works.
You come in eating soft food and you go out eating soft food.
Yeah. You come in, someone taking care of you at the hospital. You leave, someone taking care of you at the hospital.
Yeah, someone's burping you. Someone's getting you dressed, wiping your butt, like all the same stuff.
Yeah.
Standing beside you while you try to walk.
Yeah, you're right.
Mhm. Yeah. Encouraging you.
Yeah, telling you the same things you heard when you were 2. Oh, you're a good boy. Right?
Good job.
They still talk loud to you again. Hi,
Yeah.
how you doing, huh? Yeah, like,
Calling you sweetie and honey.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm going to be the old guy saying, you know what? The fuck?
yeah, yeah, right. Oh man, yeah, that's the reality. Mark, what do you have, my friend?
I'm having Two-Hearted IPA
Oh, all right, yeah,
from
that's
Bell's.
the one. Absolutely.
Classic.
That's a good one. Haven't had it in a while, so
Mm.
yeah, it's just a good IPA all around.
Remember when that was super hard to get back in the day?
Yeah, it was kind of a
For
cult
a
beer
while.
about 15 years ago. Yeah,
Yeah.
but now it's year-round everywhere.
Yeah. It's easier to find than Hop Slam, to be honest. You find that more often than Hop Slam.
Yeah. I think they've expanded distribution here because we didn't used to see this too much, but now we see this a lot. And I did see Hop Slam actually at the store too. So
Oh, you did?
yeah.
Mark, you're getting requests to whip it out.
Yeah, that ain't happening.
As in the Ibanez.
Yeah, it's not an Ibanez, but it's close. But it's not an Ibanez. So.
Okay.
So I am still drinking the champagne of beers here. Again, phenomenal price. When you can get a 30 pack of the champagne of beers for $13, you do so. You know.
Are you adjusting to it more? The taste? You getting used to it?
You know what? You really don't even realize the taste unless you've had Miller Lite kind of back to back. Otherwise, yeah, you adjust to it. And then, much like any beer, the more you have it, the more you're like, you know what? Not too bad, right? 3 beers in, you're like, you know what? That ain't bad, right? You know. And then before you know it, you're like, I don't even know what to do. Who gives a damn, right? I mean, you know, you just learn to adjust to it, you know. But yeah, it's just that, like, would I buy it again? Not for the sales. You know, if I'm in there for another 30 because I just want some good, solid session beers, probably not. I'm gonna probably still stick with Miller Lite. But that leads me also to another discussion that we haven't had in a little while. Is Budweiser, right? Is Bud, like, is it back now? Is it okay to have Budweiser now? Is it okay to openly have a Budweiser product? Do you remember just a few years ago it wasn't okay? Everyone had to hate Budweiser. I don't see any hate for Budweiser anymore. I feel like
In some circles, it was not okay. It was okay to have it, but some it was not.
That marketing mistake was crazy, man. You don't take a bunch of fat belly beer guys like me and market it with the transgender. You just don't do that. And again, like Joe said before, if that's your thing and that's your style, whatever. Everyone, whatever. I'm not saying
That's part of my costume.
you don't try and sell an Eskimo ice. You know what I mean? Like it made no sense. It made no sense.
Well, originally I didn't know it was like a campaign that they were doing. They made like 100 different cans for different people, so it wasn't like I thought it was specifically at the time that it was just that one person they were doing it for. But now they came out, there was like a bunch of people that they were doing it for.
And they were not.
Sorry,
None of those got sold commercially. They were made for the quote unquote influencers.
Yeah, for the content. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but what is interesting, and I guess it's kind of my larger point, is that I feel like Miller Lite has become the new Bud Light. Like I feel like it's become the kind of go-to beer for a lot of folks. I just feel like I see Miller Lite freaking everywhere, man. Like I feel like if I happen to be watching a random YouTube video about anything, or watching a ball game and they're showing an interview with some ball players and they're casually kicking back doing whatever, they're cracking open, if it's not a sponsored video, they're cracking open a Miller Lite. I just feel like I see Miller Lite freaking everywhere.
I see Modelo everywhere lately. Modelo to me is everywhere, but Miller Lite as well.
You don't see Bud Light on tap as much as you used to.
No. It did affect their sales. I think probably Miller and like Modelo probably took a lot of those sales from Bud Light.
Yeah. That's what I was kind of getting at. Is I feel like that definitely, even though you may not hate on Budweiser, I wasn't really buying Budweiser before. You know what I'm saying? So it didn't really change anything for me at all. But what did kind of change, though, is I started drinking Miller Lite. And that was mostly a cost thing, because I can only buy so many beers that are super pricey. I mean, you can only do that for so long. And you only want so many of these big super hoppy or double barrel aged stouts and all that stuff. You can only drink so much of that, and then you just want a non-thinkable beer. You just want just give me beer water, basically.
Yeah, fizzy yellow water, basically. Yeah, there you go.
Just give me fizzy yellow water, like Mark said. Yeah, right. Give me some sweet water or something like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just because you can only drink so many of those Imperials and the doubles and the this and the that, things that are just blowing your taste buds all out. There was a beer that came to my and our attention this previous week. I was completely unaware of this beer. I'm going to share it on the screen right now. It's my new kind of most expensive beer. And it's amazing that I had never heard of it until this week. Some of you may have, I just had not. It's a deal with the devil from Anchorage Brewing Company in Anchorage, Alaska.
Vega's ears just perked up.
Why?
Deal with the devil.
Oh, okay. Well, he's not going to want to deal with this devil.
Yeah. Actually, I apologize. Vega does not believe in the devil technically, so I should.
Technically.
Yeah.
No, he's a Satanist, but Satanists do not actually believe in the devil. I shouldn't have even said that.
Wow.
How can you be? Never mind. I don't want to go down.
I was just about to say that sounds like a very complicated relationship. Yeah. But in any case, even this posting that I'm showing you here isn't accurate, because the current A Deal with the Devil for this year's 2025 variant is 19% ABV. And the bottle cap rating is a 4.75, I believe. I had never heard of this. Had you guys heard of it before? What's
No.
I was aware of that they had a couple high rating beers because sometimes I go like to see the highest rating beers in the country and stuff.
Yeah, I wasn't aware until I seen a post from one of the local Phoenix area um, beer stores that they had, I think, 2 cases, I believe, and they were selling them for, get this, let me go to drum roll for this price. They were having them temporarily marked down for $79.99 a 16-ounce can. Wow!
How much is that per an ounce? The $80 divided by 16.
Almost $5 an ounce. Yeah.
Whoa!
Now,
Hell, I get my meth for less than that. Jeez.
I looked up, and in the other places that were selling that same can, because it was sold in cans, were selling it between $80 and $90 a can. Some of their other beers from Anchorage Brewing, some of their other beers come in 375 milliliter bottles that are also wax dipped for $95 a bottle.
Yeah.
And what is that, Mark? Like 11.2 ounces?
No, 375 is real close to 12.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
So basically a 12-ounce bottle for $80.
No, these were 90.
No, it's like 13 ounces probably. Yeah, 12 ounces is 355. So yeah.
But that wax, Joe, is imported wax that
Yeah.
cleanses your hands as you touch the can.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's why it's in a wax dip can. Like what could possibly be the benefit other than to look at and go, oh wow, what would be why would you have a wax dip can?
So we can talk about it,
right?
Mm-hmm.
We are talking about
It's working.
Yeah, it's working. Because
seriously.
when you look at the photos here, even this variant, and this is a 2020 variant, was wax dipped on the bottom. It was black wax dipped. The one currently is a coconut version, and it's wax dipped on the bottom. That's pure aesthetics, right? Like that's not.
If you have like 3 or 4 people and they want to go in on it and it's an experience, I can see how that could be all right. But I don't know.
Yeah, it's still $20 each. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's still. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, that's enough
if you go to a bar and you get a big beer, it's like going to be like $15, $20.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Now it's funny because when I was talking with the roommate, and I put myself big here because I have to laugh at myself, because I was like, there is no way in hell that is too expensive even for me. I would never pay $80 for a damn 16-ounce can of beer. But you put that in a bottle, and I guess I would because I bought.
Well, plus you're adding 6 extra ounces too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But this ain't. Well, that's a 1 pint can. It's 16 ounces. This is a 16-ounce bottle that's inside here.
Oh, I thought it was a 22.
No.
No.
It looks like a 22-ounce bomber case.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a regular Bourbon County bottle that's in here.
Okay.
Did
Now,
you?
this particular one is still unopened. I thought I had opened. I don't know if you can see it because of my green screen, but the seal's still intact. Everything is still intact. This is the Bourbon County double barrel, the double toasted barrel variant, and it was super special a couple years ago. Aged 1 year in Elijah Craig, and then aged 2 years. Oh no, aged 1 year in the Elijah Craig small batch bourbon barrels, and then aged 1 year in the Elijah Craig toasted bourbon barrel. This beer was phenomenal. I bought 2 of them.
You got to buy 2. You got to buy 2. So the real question is $90. Would you buy 2 of them and say F it? Because you're already going out the wazoo. Anyways.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm like,
you know,
it's the 2021 variant. God, this beer was so good, but I had to laugh at myself because I was like, well, I guess because that was 72 or 73 bucks a bottle.
Yeah.
And I went 2 on it. And there was another variant that year that was, if I remember right, $67 a bottle. And I bought that as well.
Did you hear about the new packaging they're doing?
No.
They're going to be 10-ounce bottles, which I actually love. Yeah.
Oh, wait. Yeah, didn't we see that? Yeah, we're coming in a 6-pack or something now, right?
I don't know, but I remember reading something that it was going to be smaller bottles, which I'd rather have 10-ounce bottles.
Yeah.
Well,
it's a little easier. Yeah. Well, hopefully it's cheaper. Who knows? Knowing them.
Yeah.
You would think so.
Yeah. Now, that makes sense because that way, when you open a bottle, you can actually drink it all, right? If you open up a 16-ounce, unless you got 2 people, it's...
Yeah, because if you're by yourself and you're always wasting half the beer, and you're like, what's the point of me buying it? Only time I'm going to buy it is when I'm sharing with somebody. You're losing sales.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
a good idea, actually.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. I'll drink the whole damn thing.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
same here.
I don't have any problem with drinking 2 pints of beer. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? My concern is typically the smaller the bottle, the more the cost.
Oh yeah, I would certainly rather have a smaller bottle as well.
Yeah.
So you don't have a problem drinking like 9 pints. That's normal, isn't it? Right?
Yeah.
Asking for a friend. Sorry.
Yeah. Now they should do, if they do like a 4-pack of 10-ounce, that would be good. Like a 4-pack of 10-ounce might be equal to like 2 16-ounce. Oh, you're getting 40 ounces instead of 32, but
I could picture them charging about $40 for that 4-pack.
Yeah. I didn't realize this, Con. That's a good point.
They used to do it in the 12 ounces, and I remember that it only used to be like 20 something bucks for the 4 bottles, but then they switched over to the 16, and then it just kind of went absurd.
Yeah.
Lone Wolf, calm down, man. Calm down, Lone Wolf.
Well, they'll probably sell more at 10-ounce. People don't want to pay $30 for a bottle of beer now, right? It's easier for them to pay 15 for a 10-ounce than it is 30 for a 16. When actually they're probably paying more for a 10-ounce.
It's still 15 for the 16 right now, I believe.
They're
like
introducing, like Tom said, a new packaging format, Bourbon County brand original stout 4-packs of 10-ounce bottles, starting with the 2025 release on Black Friday. This is a change from the previous 16.9-ounce bottles. The other variants in the Bourbon County lineup will continue to be.
Oh, okay. So just their base Bourbon County is going to be.
That makes to me more sense.
Yeah.
And here you go. Here's some pictures of it as well. Here we go.
Yeah.
Now that, okay. You know what?
That was great.
You know what? All these pop-ups, man. Are you freaking kidding me? That actually to me makes some sense. Because think about it. When you go to a brewery, beers of this high ABV are typically served 10 ounces. If that, sometimes 8-ounce pours.
Mm-hmm.
But they're typically served in a 10-ounce pour.
Yeah, you get like maybe a 6 to no more than a 10-ounce pour. Usually it's like 6 to 8 ounces. Yeah. A little glass. Yeah.
So, and I don't know. The bottle's kind of cute, isn't it? I mean, it's like
it reminds me of how like the Corona bottles, they have the little small Corona bottles.
Yeah.
What else would you do? You know what? I would think, dude, you can make these into some big salt and pepper shakers.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That'd be cool as hell, wouldn't it? Like,
you get some hot sauce. I mean, I don't know. You can put like some kind of sauce in there or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Do that. Barbecue, put a little pour top on it. You could do like barbecue seasoning.
Mm.
So I have a buddy that makes.
Oh yeah, look at the fucking sauce on this one.
You had that one on tap. Holy shit.
I have a buddy that makes candles out of bottles. They're actually pretty damn cool.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? I feel like
Yeah.
that'd be kind of cool, man. Like, yeah, like that's a good idea, Coach. So now you could make a nice little drinkable glass out of those. You know, they have those cutters. You could make some pretty cool Scotch glasses or something out of that. They actually drink bourbon out of those glasses.
Yeah.
You know,
they should sell it with the cutter. You buy the bottle, you cut off the top. Well, then you cut off the top and turn it into a
yes. There you go,
sipping
Coach.
glass.
Yeah, there you go,
like that. Yeah.
You know what, Mark? And we're not going to charge Goose Island for any of this marketing.
Oh no.
You know, because this Christmas season, you could put them in a pack where it comes with the glass cutter. You can make your own. You know, when you're done with the beer, you make your own cup out of it, your own glass. Hell, that's not a bad idea for the regular ones either, right? Like nice mixed drinks.
Just like we gave away the idea for Limeritas, right? That
we
was
did.
Our idea.
Yeah.
Every single how long was that, Mark? Every single Limerita we came up with.
Yeah, we had it first.
You really did, though. I swear, you guys named off like every single one, and they ended up coming out like a year later.
Yeah, I tell you, you never know who watches the show. I used to like get emailed and contacted by so many crazy people. Not that they were crazy out of their mind, but just different people that you just would never guess. Yeah, I even forget who some of them are. I just never said anything. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, yeah, right. But like stuff would happen like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yeah, you never know.
Now I got a question. What's the appropriate pricing for that 4-pack? What do you think?
I'm going to say $30.
Yeah, I was saying between 30 and 40.
Yeah. I could see $29.95 or $29.99 for 4, because it's just the base Bourbon County. Yeah.
Because the 16.9 goes for like $15, maybe $12 to $15 in my area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe $30 sounds about right.
Yeah.
Yeah, $30 does sound about right. Man, if you could get it for 25,
yeah, that's a pretty good deal.
Like somewhere between 25 and 30, I feel like that might be where it lives. Okay, what would an equivalent beer, right, in a 4-pack sell for in our areas? Is there an equivalent beer that comes in a 12-ounce can? First of all, and what would that sell for?
No, I mean Adams, but no, that doesn't.
Forget the other one out of Chicago. Another one out of Chicago does 4-packs, 12-ounce cans, and they're usually like $30. Forget the name of them.
Well, there's that stupid poor brewery. Was it Hop Butcher terrible beer for the world, right?
Yeah. Hop Butcher, they're very terrible.
Yeah, they're horrible
stuff. Yeah, they helped you out when they didn't let you drink any of it. They helped you. They did you a favor.
Yeah, I'm looking at
Revolution Brewing.
Oh,
Revolution Brewing.
Yeah, okay. They're really good, dude. They're really good.
Yeah, I was looking at Reddit right now. Super cool.
What the hell's going on with your Dodgers? I feel like the Red Sox and the Dodgers are like polar opposites right now.
Oh my God. Okay, so we won today finally. The Dodgers finally won today. By the way, Tom, did I happen to show you my World Series trophy replica?
Oh, nice. Nice. I like that. Very nice.
So
very nice.
Yeah, that's from the last game that I went to. This was, of course, another game I went to. We got the Roberts bobblehead.
Cool.
Is that Dave Roberts, the guy that likes to push other managers? And won't get
Yeah. Is that when he got kicked out?
Yeah, that's the manager that pushes other managers that damn sure came running at him. You bet.
No, that's not what happened at all.
The one fight that manager, yeah, that Dave Roberts, yeah, that's my guy. Yeah, that's my guy. My guy.
Is that your gate?
No,
Gates, yeah.
My gate.
they have a perfect word in Boston for Dave Roberts, and I'm sure Tom has heard this before. It's called asshole.
He's a masshole.
Yeah, he's a mass-
He might be. I don't know if he's from Massachusetts, but
Bless his heart. Bless his heart.
Yeah, bless his
yeah.
Mark. Bless his.
Yeah, bless his heart. Yeah.
Tom, the guy's a former Padre, okay? A former
Yep.
coach for the Padres. He has such hate and disrespect towards the Padres. And the Padres
Something must have
better
happened.
than they are, but yeah, Dave Roberts shoved the Padres manager, and then it got chippy from there. Pretty funny.
Oh, you
Did
didn't
he
see
get
that,
out?
Tom? You didn't see any?
No, I
of
didn't see that. No.
Oh my God!
I saw the one that we spoke about last time. That's the last I've seen of any of Dave Roberts when he got kicked out of that one game against the Padres. Oh, it escalated from there. It got worse.
Oh
Then-
yeah, they got tossed, all kinds of.
Oh, that's awesome! I love seeing that.
It's freaking great, man. I mean,
That makes you want to watch.
oh
There's a
yeah,
guy in the front row that has video of it, and it's classic.
yeah.
And then they have a lip reader, a professional lip reader, but you don't almost need it because you can kind of hear what they're saying. And Roberts is like, "We'll meet after the game. Let's go talk about this." And the manager's like, "Yeah." And then it was hilarious, man. It was so funny.
Yeah, it was pretty great.
That's awesome.
It
The
was.
Dodgers are dominant though. Still, they've been in first place basically all
Yeah.
season.
Yeah.
Well, they just won today, so that ended a 7-game losing streak.
Well, the Giants are 4 games back, and the Padres are 4.5 games back.
Yeah, so a little farther
The
back
base-
now that we beat them. We beat the Giants today.
The baseball season's so long that it's like it dips up and down and
Dude,
up
Shohei
Yeah.
is freaking phenomenal. He went 3 innings. Oh my God, he looks. You know what? You forget what a damn good pitcher he is, or I did. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
he's a
saying?
beast.
He-
He's world class.
like Smoltz said. Okay, Smoltz called one of the games. I think it was last weekend or something. One of his last starters, and he had even said it, man. He was like, if Shohei didn't hit another ball this whole season and just pitched, he'd be the best pitcher in the major. I mean, just out with hands down the best pitcher in the major. The guy is insane. The stuff he has, the accuracy.
Mm.
I mean, he is just.
I'll give him this, even though he's on the enemy's team. When he gets hit by balls, when the Padres threw at him on purpose, he was walking to first base, and he's just kind of like, nope, it's fine, everything's fine.
Okay.
Most people want to fight in that situation, and like Tom just what a class act. He just
Yeah.
off.
But that's how the Japanese are, though.
Yeah, the Japanese.
That
Yeah.
if you ever see them getting hit by the ball, they just take it and just roll with it.
Yeah, they've been like that since 1945 for some reason.
Oh man.
My God, bum out of all people.
Mm.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Wow.
But you know, if you look back
Sorry.
at some of the old games, that they used to do it here too. I mean, they got hit most of the time, even like back in the 60s and 70s. Most of the time, if they got hit, they just walked the base. Most of the time.
He's definitely a class act, like Tom said. Like I'll give Shohei Ohtani that. He's probably the best athlete on the field. Whenever there's a baseball game going on and he's involved, he's by far the superior athlete. There's just no doubt.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
The guy's just crazy.
everyone's there.
And
to
he
see
knows
him.
it too. He knows it too. That's why he doesn't have to get all bent out of shape.
Jesus, Vega. They're still getting her, huh? They're still getting her.
Oh yeah, that'll never stop.
We never forget.
Yeah,
Yes.
we never forget.
The chat never forgets.
The chat never forgets. And speaking of never forget, let's see what if Billy D has ever forgotten this. The memories of drinking the Colt 45, and now this freshly updated Colt 45. I'm curious, a week or two in, what does Billy D think about it?
Here's Billy D's imitation of a manager going face to face with an umpire, right when they're face to face. They do that. I'm sure you've seen many examples of that. When they're right up
Yeah.
Right on. We got the light flipped on.
All righty. Tonight, we are going to finally finish off the beers that Moeller sent me. And Moeller is in the chat tonight. So this is our last one direct from Mexico.
Oh,
I've been saving this. Let me consult my notes here.
Okay.
I believe I have seen this one before for sale in Virginia. I didn't buy it, but this one's better anyway because it's direct from Mexico. Not a word of English on this. This is a Victoria variation. This is called Victoria Simpasuchil.
Oh,
It's a cool looking can.
yeah.
That's a marigold on the front. And apparently, consulting my notes here, the marigold flower is used during the Day of the Dead to adorn the graves of loved ones in Mexico. This Victoria beer is made with this flower only during the Day of the Dead festivities.
Dia de los Muertos.
Well, there's only one in the last month.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. 4.2 bum on that one.
Good luck.
4.2. Yes, Joe.
And here's another look at the can in here in case you can't see bottles.
But they do it in bottles too, it seems like.
Yeah, it looks like they have it in bottles.
Oh, cool.
Oh, they do, yeah.
Oh, I have not seen the bottle.
So pretty cool. Pretty darn cool. Makes a lot of sense. Oh, that's a
That's a long neck.
It's like a long neck bottle, yeah.
smaller
cool.
bottle. It's a smaller
It's
bottle.
like your cousin, Mark.
It's a 210.
Yeah, that's the pencil neck version.
It's a 210 milliliter bottle. So the bottle is smaller.
So is that like maybe a 7 ounce, like a Coronita that Tom mentioned?
Probably
Mm.
8 ounce or something. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, you can see it right there. See how it says 210 milliliters?
Oh, yeah.
That's interesting that the bottle is smaller.
It's like a 7-ounce bottle, yeah.
Yeah, that's a really interesting bottle. I've never seen that.
Yeah,
And pretty tasty beer.
No, that's regular Victoria.
Regular old Victoria, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Does it taste different than the regular Victoria, Bum?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, it tastes like marigold, Mark.
Okay.
So leading off tonight, we got we had a last minute addition here to the report.
Oh, wow.
Out of the blue, unexpectedly,
Oh.
the man who owns the largest 40-ounce bottle collection, confirmed by the Guinness Book of Records, Brews 40, turned 47 years old today. He did a surprise live stream.
Oh, wow. Is this breaking news here?
It is breaking news.
Wow.
Brews Bruz has not been on YouTube for several years now. So he did this live stream today, and he's drinking the new St. Ides in those Budweiser
Brown glass, huh?
just like the Colt 45
Oh.
that I had last week. Like I said, the Colt 45 does not taste like Colt 45 anymore. But the question is, does the new St. Ides taste like old St. Ides? So On the video, Joe, you can go to 325.
Okay, we got it. 325. Let me hit this first, and then I'll switch the screen. I put it like this because to make sure that we're all in there. Otherwise, one person will get cut off.
Man, 8-ball, man. I don't drink no 8-ball no more. You don't drink 8-ball. Let's give a hand, y'all.
There we go. Okay. 8:45. Did you say?
325.
Oh, three. Oh, boy, I was way off. Okay. Oh, by the way, let me go back here again because have you seen how they're selling these again? Like they're selling the old school boom boxes again. They're starting to sell new cassette decks again. I pay attention to these things because why, kids? I buy cassettes, and I still have a cassette player that's good God. What? How old is that sucker now? It's like 35 years old. But and it's a damn good cassette deck. So I can listen to my new cassettes. You've got people like Taylor Swift and some of these new artists that are selling their new albums on cassette. Anyway, so seeing this just reminded me of, thought I'd just put that out there in case someone wants to buy a new modern boombox. You couldn't do that before.
Yeah.
Now, of course, they have Bluetooth in them and all kinds of stuff, but kind of cool to have like a vintage-ish boombox.
Yeah. So a few days ago, I drank the new Colt 45 that also comes in the brown long neck 40-ounce bottles. And that did not taste like Colt 45. That tasted like a bad beer. This, though, this might actually be St. Ides.
Oh, wow.
That's a dedicated man there.
Yeah.
You know what? And a round of applause for him. I don't think any of us have beer branding tattoos on us, do we? Like, I've only got a couple tattoos. None of them are a beer brand. So yeah, good for him, man. Wow.
It definitely has a strong taste. This is way more like the St. Ides that I know than the Colt 45 was. I don't know. I don't know if it's like the difference between brewing beer in a brown bottle versus a clear bottle, and the effects of sunlight and all that bullshit, or if they actually changed the recipes. That Colt did not taste like Colt. This kind of, yeah. Tastes like a hot gravity 40.
Okay, and from there, go to 7 minutes. Even he said the new Colt 45 does not taste the way it used to, which I said last week when I had mine. Once again, we'll see more dedication here. Look at this. His video game.
Wow.
His website address on it. Look at that.
God. It's a pretty cool room, man.
Got the Ninja Turtles pinball game.
Wow.
Sorry, give me a second. You know me and my steady hands. I don't think I had this last time I made a video. I don't remember.
No charge. Wow.
Oh yeah.
Jeez.
Also added some more.
There's part of the collection
down here. My son is starting 8th grade next school year. And he plays tackle football. And he's doing a lot of working out, wanting to get stronger. So got the bench press set over here. And the big weight plates for it. And the hex bar.
Here. Ah.
Look at them 40s.
I forgot.
St. Ides Gold. Tyson Hope.
Now, Bum, did he not have these in the garage before?
No, those have always been in that basement in that house since he bought that
Field
house.
poster up there. What else? I don't even know, yo.
He sounds like John Malkovich.
Reclaim my 40.
I don't know who's
Oh. Yeah, so the bummer about the new St. Ides, I'm not going to be able to tell in the video, but the back of the label does not have the crooked eye on it. And the cap is plain silver. No crooked eye on there either.
Just like the Colt. There, Anheuser-Busch is really cutting corners. So that's it. Good to see Bruz 40. So obviously now we have confirmation of Colt 45 and St. Ides in those AB InBev brewed 40s. So I got to make a trip to my spot this week. I fear that Schlitz Blue Bull will now be in those bottles as well. So we will see how it tastes. So stand by next Saturday. We shall see. So anyway, as Joe mentioned previously, we had a special guest last week.
Yeah, we sure did. Yep.
For a second there.
Yes, Smelly Coda cracked me up. That truck has Taylor Swift entire collection on cassette.
Yeah, doesn't everybody?
Yeah, I mean, come on. You know what I'm saying? Get with it. Like, you gotta get... I actually don't have a single Taylor Swift album, anything. I was just making a statement because I know everybody knows Taylor Swift, and so I knew they would. That's funny though. I don't have in my collection of records and cassettes, don't have any Taylor Swift on purpose.
All righty. So, Tom, you missed Havana last week.
Yeah, you did. Oh,
I tried watching, but I wasn't able to. But I heard he was on the show the whole time, right? Was he?
Pretty much, yeah.
Well, just play this little compilation from Moeller here.
Yeah, here we go. The compilation. The title is "Just Would Not Stop Chirping" during the MLR. So, and I like already the gal that he has up here
on camera. Other than that, it went fine.
Oh.
No, can't run the rate. I can't run the rate. We take it back.
Share the screen, Joe.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh my God. Sorry, my guy.
Yeah, Joe. Come on.
Sorry, my guy.
Bless your heart.
Right? All these things crack me up.
It's being caught on camera. Other than that, it went fine. No.
Can't run the rate. I can't run the rate. We take it back.
On the street.
See, as a card-carrying member of the Church of Satan,
Bundy was good with the fridge all the time.
Dude, I like gaming, but I like their other offerings, not just the traditional lager. Like, I'm burnt out on that, man. Because for years, that was the...
He went with Ted Bundy first, and we know that
he's trying to go with a gay serial killer.
Well, yeah. I'm only up to a certain level of knowledge on my serial killers.
Yeah, me too. Vega he has it down. This is making separate.
You
still have my soundbite. The morning.
Oh yeah.
Goodbye, Huffy. It was good having you.
Yeah. Yeah. Later, Huffy. Well,
yeah.
see you, man. Yeah.
I knew that's what you were trying to do. I don't give a fuck if anybody knows where I'm at. I'm in fucking Huntsville. I'm sitting here staring out this big giant fucking window, looking at the space shuttle, not 2 fucking football fields away from me. And what's happening? Before I go, what's happening?
Like, not really even.
And his turret location being made in Ohio, whatever. You said it yourself. You had a
Super 2.
Baker wants to clear something up. He says he's not white. He's Irish.
Let's just go. And then I close my laptop.
See, I seen that comment. I was gonna stop talking.
Who knows with him?
Yeah.
So to finish this,
invested on my stock.
I see tier you meant, right? Yeah.
Cause we.
okay.
Oh my god.
So that was last week in a nutshell, there, Tom. That's what you missed.
It was
So Steele actually had something to say.
Oh,
Now-
you know he did. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just say this question is kind of directed.
So go to 7 minutes.
Okay. And let's critique what we're eating here now, because it doesn't look like he cooked this meal.
I think that's Hamburger Helper. He's big on the Hamburger Helper in the microwave.
In the microwave.
In the microwave.
That looks like it might be a couple of different hamburger helpers.
Yeah, he makes several at once, eats a few bites of each, and then dumps it all out because that's how you lose weight.
Tom, if you don't know, that's the new diet. All right.
Hamburger helper?
No. Update him, Bum. Update him on the.
You make food,
Yes.
then you just eat whatever, you just eat a little bit and you throw the rest out. So by not eating the remainder, that's food you're not going to eat. Therefore, you'll lose weight.
So that's his portion control?
Yes.
That's wow.
Vice
I don't have words for that, to be honest. I don't know what to say to that.
completely wasted
incredible.
cash.
It's brilliant. It's brilliant. Yeah.
Wow.
Don't keep any leftovers, so waste.
So
all
it makes
the
you
money.
feel good, right? That you threw it out, that you didn't eat it, but you still fed yourself. So, I mean, hey, whatever works for him, I guess. Holy shit.
I don't.
It's not getting the calories from the food. It's from that malt liquor. Clearly, that's where the calories are coming from.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Hey, he's on a liquid diet.
So that's the update on the latest diet there, Tom. In case you didn't.
It's very cost effective.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
Very.
So, yeah, I thought I'd, make sure you got the update. So
I appreciate that. I appreciate that, kiddo.
was it 7? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
7 minutes.
Yeah. 7 minutes even.
Yep. Fuck you, muskrat. Fuck you, bum. And fuck you, big foam. Yep, Joe Docs, I know you're kind of how would I say this? Yep, you're kind of Nelson Mandela black,
Nelson Mandela. Wait, now. Let's see where this is gonna go. What now, Mark? What in the hell is Nelson Mandela black?
I don't know. Nelson Mandela wasn't white like you. He's black like me.
I think that's the color of paint that he used on his wall.
Yeah. I mean, Nelson Mandela.
Mandela black is what he painted his walls with. I don't know.
And that wasn't artificial. He was literally African.
Yeah, but he's not Wesley Snipes.
Yeah, he's
not the Daywalker. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, I know what you mean. But I'm like, what the hell kind of, where is he going with
I don't
this?
know. Let's find out. Maybe
Tom,
he's
my
going to
God,
nominate you for the Nobel Peace Prize or something.
where would he possibly, what could be reading the tea leaves, what?
How you were able to negotiate and get him to shut up for a few minutes.
Yeah, what?
Yeah. It's hard to decipher what comes out of his mouth sometimes. You gotta.
Okay. Well, we'll get to it here. I'm a little stumped at this one. This one, I don't know, Bum. This one actually got me a little bit. Okay. Well, we'll rewind the tape a little bit to make sure that we get full reference for this.
And fuck you, Big Foam. Yep, Joe Docs, I know you're kind of how would I say this? You're kind of Nelson Mandela black, you know. You know. You don't really like to stir the pot.
Okay.
But for fuck's sakes, do us all a fucking favor, Joe Docs. Do not drop the link to Big Foam.
Okay.
Hashtag keep Big Foam out your fucking life.
That's a long hashtag.
Good God. Yep. Special shout out to Man Bowler. Yeah, even he made a video about it.
And what is he? Epstein White?
Fuck you, Joe Docs, you fat trucker.
Oh, that's an FB. So is that the big takeaway, Bum? That I got the majority of the hate because I dropped the link.
I guess so.
So
I guess that's one of 20 ways you could interpret that.
Yeah, it's so I share addresses and links to something that is, I don't know, starts with share a beer show. It literally is in the name, share. And I don't know, we dropped links. How in the hell did you guys get here? I dropped a link
Over the border.
What the hell?
It's also funny because 9 times out of 10, when you drop the link, you get responses saying link is dead. Link doesn't work, dog.
Mhm.
Post the link again.
Yeah. That is funny.
Link 404.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tell you what,
Epstein White.
I'm going to drop a link right now because why not? Just to see what happens. That's kind of the nature of.
Neckbone's going to join.
Oh, I love this. This is great. Never foam the links. That's pretty good. I like that. Yeah. Never.
Okay. From there, go to 9:15.
Okay, 9:15. Here we go. All right. That was. I was like, where in the hell is he possibly going? Now Nelson Mandela black. Like I'm willing to sit.
Yeah.
Am I willing to sit in prison for 20 years? What?
You would think Muskrat, you know, would learn his lesson by now from fucking vacations after crappy fucking vacations. Yep, went down to NASA in Houston. Went down to NASA in Huntsville, Alabama. Wow, what a fucking clown. But yeah, this video was be more about Muskrat. But we have to bring up the point of Big Foam. How many fucking times has he ruined an entire show? Yep, Big Foam can't even carry a fucking audience on the Big Foam channel. So Big Foam thinks we need to hear him review Mountain Dews and fruity fucking beers for 2 fucking hours on the Share Clown Show. Wow. When is when, guy? When is when? Yeah, Big Foam. Nobody's holding you back, guy, from, you know, starting a normal life, you know, off the internet, you know. Nobody's holding you back, guy. Go right ahead. Please.
All right. Jump ahead to 1405.
Okay, 1405.
1405, Nelson.
Now look here, I'ma ask you one.
Yep, the best was, Bum's trying to interact with Muskrat. Okay, guy. And don't tell everybody where you're gonna be, Let us guess, and then wait till after the end of vacation. Muskrat's like, fuck it, I'm in a fucking dump area of Huntsville, Alabama. Yeah, but Muskrat, is that the final destination? Muskrat's like, yeah, I'm there. How about drive a little more south, and then hit the Gulf of America. Let the fam enjoy the fucking beach. Now, we got week passes. We got 1 week passes to the Huntsville Space Center and Museum. We're every fucking day. Yep, fam. Fill up on your continental breakfast, Wake the fuck up. Time to go to the museum again.
What the? Wait.
Now,
Okay.
Go ahead, Joe.
Him imparting his values on somebody else while sitting there in front of a stale plate of hamburger helpers, multiple hamburger helpers, talking about someone else's choice to eat continental breakfast.
Yeah.
At least warmed up that morning and ate within a 2-hour period. This cat's sitting there with 3-day-old freaking hamburger helpers. The hell's he talking about?
Hey, he's winning. He's winning.
And
he always wins.
And he is imposing his values, Coach. What say you?
This is making me laugh, man. This is great. This is Chairman 101. This is typical chairman. I love it.
Wait a minute. He can't even, spit any live seed out of his spigot, if you will, to even multiply. And he's talking about someone else's family.
What do we call that? The kettle?
Yeah, the kettle. Yeah.
Yeah, there's some expression there. I can't remember what it is.
Yeah. I mean, give me a break. What the hell are we doing here? Yeah. Cody's got it right here. Is the chairman shrinking, or is his hat just,
Well, actually, it's a good question. I think that hat may be oversized because I think maybe there's a helmet and a chin strap under. That's why the mask and the oversized hat. Yeah. There might be a helmet underneath there.
And the hat's supposed to be oversized, but it looks like his head is growing into it. He's having an issue. He has an issue there.
Yeah.
Now if he throws a regular hat on.
Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of like you bought some jeans that are kind of big, and you're like, you know what? That way it doesn't make me look as fat, and then they start fitting tighter, right? You're like, oh, son of a bitch.
Uh-oh.
These are the loose jeans.
Yeah.
And
then you got to step behind the spandex jeans, so jeans that stretch out.
Next, you're wearing suspenders. Wow. All right, Bum. What else do we got?
All right. Just to show that it's never too late to post something here, we are going to take a couple steps that will take us back over a year to something I missed.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Now, this is a new post from Fear, a.k.a. The Finisher. This is a community post. Now, Fear, as we've already said, they never forget, never, ever.
No.
And once they latch onto something, they're like a pit bull clamped onto something. Yeah. Fear's current thing is James Montana. He's never going to forget all of James Montana's sins against the malt. So every video he mentions Montana. So in this community post, he discusses the time that James Montana slow smoked a pre-cooked and pre-sliced ham.
All right.
So this is his post, which does contain a link to the original James Montana video, which you can then click on. Is there a picture there?
I don't see one.
Okay. Well, you do see the link.
Yes.
So click on the link. That will take you to the original James Montana video from a year ago.
Sorry, DC. It's not burnt. Cooked very well. Go flip yourself, asshole.
All right.
So that's from a year ago.
Okay.
Now click on the comments, Joe.
Oh, okay. Yeah. A pre-cooked, pre-sliced ham on the smoker. What a total idiot, right? Looks like super good eating to me. Yeah, I mean, kind of a thing. Refreshing. Of course, the chairman would write that. Good God, this looks like a total mess. Even Joe D does that better. And that's a year ago.
That was Scumbag Supreme from a year ago.
Where's your grill at? Oh, that's right. Yeah. Where's your MLV at? Oh, that's right. Yeah. Yeah. Mark knows this. I ain't gonna bang on it. A lot of people buy these smoked spiral hams, and it's even got a method called. It's called like a double smoke.
Mm-hmm.
And this is commonly done. This holiday, people will be buying. This holiday season, people will be buying these pre-smoked hams and putting them on their cookers.
Yep.
Various different cookers. I've done it. It's a very common thing. So I hate to even bang on.
Drink another beer, Tom. Tom, drink another beer.
I don't know. I think I'm all done with bed right now. I've already had like 3 beers. So I'm like, yeah. And then I had Chipotle before this, and my stomach is full. So I'm like, probably a bad idea. And then maybe I should just wind down. Yeah.
What was the Chipotle order, man?
So whenever I order Chipotle, I got a burrito. I got half a honey chicken, and I got half pork, baba cow, whatever it is. Mm-hmm. And then I always get half of everything because you end up getting more.
Okay.
You get half rice, half this rice, half that rice, half these beans, half these beans.
Yeah, they end up giving you more total. Yeah.
They give you more over, and then I get another wrap. I get 2 wraps in my burrito, so it ends up being this massive thing. And then
Okay, so that's your Chipotle hack.
Oh yeah, you get half scoops on everything.
Okay.
Yeah, because you end up with more than a serving. All right. For sure. Yeah, for sure.
I honestly couldn't tell you the last time I was in a Chipotle, so that's another reason I was asking. I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't go there very often, but every once in a while, something quick.
Mm-hmm.
It's right down the road, 10-minute drive.
Sure.
Bang, bang, boom, you're home.
I get it. You can pre-order it on the app and just walk in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, they have the drive-through. You just go through the drive-through.
Oh, dear God. Yeah. Oh, a drive-through. Yeah. You go.
The Chipotle or some baloney. I think they call
really?
It. Yeah.
Chipotle.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So you just drive up. They give you a time. Boom. You're out of there.
Yeah. They do pretty quick.
I just realized that, and I realized that on the trip that I made to go get one of these to LA, when I was in the airport, there was a Chipotle, and they were open. It was early because I had one of the first flights, and I didn't realize Chipotle. What am I talking about? Chick-fil-A. I didn't realize that Chick-fil-A had breakfast because I just don't go to Chick-fil-A that often. And as we speak, they are building a Chick-fil-A literally down the street.
They're
But
doing the same thing in my area. They're popping up everywhere, it seems like.
Yeah, they're building a new
Literally.
Chick-fil-A. Right next to. I find it funny because in the very same small shopping center, they just built an In-N-Out burger. So that place is already bananas. There's a Cane's in there. Right next to the Cane's, a Chick-fil-A. Like,
wow.
Cane's is going to get squashed. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? I
I
mean,
know exactly what you're talking about too. It's right next to that freeway.
yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
I've never had Cane's. They're building one in my probably 10 minutes away. I know they specifically chicken, right? They just do.
Yes.
It's like just chicken tenders,
It's
right?
like chicken fingers. I got one like 5 miles from me, and I still haven't tried it.
Yeah.
Are they all right? Has anyone tried them?
Yeah, they're all right, man.
They do the job.
Yeah, the problem is like Chick-fil-A. I think Chick-fil-A is doing chicken strips now to directly compete with Cane's upright. We also got a Dave's Hot Chicken across the street from there, which is actually kicking ass because it's better. It's better seasoned.
More sauces and things.
Or a little more choices. But I'm not knocking Cane's. Cane's is okay. It has its place. But it's literally going to be next to a Chick-fil-A, which I feel like I don't go to Chick-fil-A right now because there isn't one down the street, but there will be. Maybe I give it a shot more often now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Sometimes it's a double-sided sword. When you're so close to your competitors, you're going to get more traffic in your area. But then at the same time, it's like you kind of have a choice at that point, right? You're like, once you're with something all the time, you usually go with that choice. So it's weird. Because if you're by yourself, you know that you control the market in that area, but someone has to want to go out to that area just to get that food. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But,
there's a definite in my immediate area. There's a definite chicken war happening because you got Dave's Hot Chicken. We're about to have a Chick-fil-A, and then you've got a Cane's, Raising Cane's.
now they need a KFC and a Popeyes, and they're gonna be.
There is.
Yeah.
There is.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah.
The best thing Joe has in his area is
and churches. And churches is right there too.
Oh, churches!
Oh my God!
Churches, yeah.
And churches.
You know what they have in my area now? I'm sorry, I'm cutting you off. It's in a gas station. That crispy chicken that Mark was talking about at one point.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They
What you
have
think?
one.
Have you tried it?
It was pretty good. Yeah, the chicken
Yeah.
was solid. Good chicken sandwiches.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like a kiosk in a gas station. They kind of like make it in the gas station. I don't know if that's like a normal thing for them, but
Yeah, I think they operate as like franchises, and your franchise is actually like just a counter in a gas station convenience store.
And to kind of tell you what's happening in a lot of our gas stations here in Phoenix area. Chicken's a big thing in a lot of places. What's happening in a lot of our gas stations here is they're putting in Al Gordo. So there's a lot of Mexican restaurants going inside gas stations here. Because a lot of, naturally.
Is that Tacos El Gordo?
No, it's just Al Gordo, and there's a big heavyset guy with a sombrero on. They're popping up everywhere. They really are. Kind of like there's a local chain called Filiberto's, and there's a million Bertos. There's a Fred Bertos. There's a Tom Bertos. There's a Filiberto's. That they have, and they all have different names, and they'll swear they're different restaurants. They literally have the same damn menu. And they're like, no. You're like, no, you are affiliated, right? It's like, give me a break. Yeah, but there's
we got to get back to Bum, but Joe, what you have in your area is Portillo's. Nobody else has that unless they live in Chicago.
Portillo's,
yeah. Chicago and Phoenix, I think, is Portillo's. Yeah.
Damn good. Oh my lord!
And they're popping up portillos everywhere. Yeah, if you
What, like pizza sandwich shop type of thing?
No, hot dogs,
hot
Italian
dogs
beef
and
sandwiches.
Italian beef
Yeah, that's what they're known. They're hot dogs and Italian beef is what they're known for. Yeah.
and chocolate cake.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
chocolate cake shake.
Yeah, they're no.
Forget about it, Tom. This place is 10 out of 10.
They're
God
popping
damn.
them up. They're popping them up everywhere. I would call them like quick serve, like a quick serve type.
Yeah.
Not exactly fast food, but they're like a quick serve that puts a lot of emphasis on not just drive through but dining in. So they're a decent place to actually get some affordable food quick and dine in quick. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you kind of go in and go through a line, and then they got a dining room.
Yeah.
And it is pretty speedy. Yeah.
I took Mandy there, Tom, and she goes, "Why don't we have this in Idaho?" I'm like, "Because it's Idaho."
I swear. I'm sorry. Whenever I hear about Idaho, I always hear about people getting murdered. Is it just me?
No,
Well,
we have problems.
Whenever I hear about Idaho, that's all I hear.
Tom, there's not much else to do, my friend. And
Sorry, but
People, what kind of talk is this?
I literally heard something today about someone on the run or something like that, and they're murdering people and stuff.
Hey, buddy. Hey, bro. Hey, dude. Hey, man.
my guy.
I'm bored. My guy, I'm bored. Let's go. Let's just go murder some people.
Yeah, you got sharp knives, right, buddy?
Yeah.
Hey,
We'll make our own portillo here.
yeah. You don't even need a sharp knife. You get a screwdriver, whatever you got, man.
Yeah, that's right.
We'll figure it out. Give me a rock, right?
Yeah,
We'll
monkey
figure
wrench.
it out, you know? I mean, what else we got to do, man? Let's you know.
Eating all these raw potatoes out here. Come on, let's go do something productive.
Okay, what else we got, my friend?
Oh, you're mute.
Can't hear you, bum. Can't hear you, bum.
He must
You're
have
mute.
he must have farted and muted himself.
Yeah. There he goes.
Sorry about that.
There you go.
We do have a link, but do not click that link, dog.
Okay.
Don't click that one yet. We got breaking news here.
Oh,
man.
wow. I get to play the breaking news sound?
Well, it's not so much breaking news, it's newly posted content.
Oh, well.
Let's put it that way, okay?
Same thing. Well, we're pretty loose with our terminology.
Yeah.
All right. This is brand new.
Oh boy.
That
It's a
link.
Malt Liquor Report at its finest right here. This is
Yeah.
real news.
This is fresh. It even, you know how when you go to like Amazon and they have like a fresh, tab next to that's what Bum put next to this link here.
Yeah.
Okay, we just have this is hot off the presses here.
It's like made to order.
Yeah, this is pretty crazy right here. I feel like very privileged. Wow. We don't get to click on something so fresh.
That's awesome.
Oh my god.
That is freaking awesome, man. I got to give that a thumbs up. That is that is freaking great. That's actually pretty accurate.
You gotta show the roommate, man.
Oh
You gotta
my
show the roommate.
God, yeah. Where, let me see if I get if
This
she's
is
not
great.
if she's not napping. That's freaking great. Yeah, I'll show her.
This is great.
That is awesome. Oh my god. That is awesome. Let's go over the tattoos here. We've got IBBC, right? Am I reading that right? Or
It's supposed to be BB?
IBBQ? I don't know.
I don't know. And then BB, I don't know what that symbol is.
BB's barbecue.
And BBQ here, BBQ. Dude, that is freaking great. Yeah. Oh my God, that's hilarious, man. Oh, that is awesome. I wish there were some.
Oh, and he's wearing.
I wish there were some comments here. Look at that. Oh my God, this is.
Well, we can come back to it a week from now and look at
There'll be some comments,
brand
I'm
new.
sure.
There's
Yeah,
no comment yet.
that's freaking awesome. Just just that being in this show is going to definitely get some comments. I mean, let me make sure to put it this way. That way they can get an unedited version of looking without anything being in front of it. That way they have a full. I don't know. Is this downloadable? No, that says report. Dude, this is freaking awesome. You can share it. Oh, here you go. Yeah, you can repost right here if you would like. There's the link. You can put it to your X, your WhatsApp, your email, your Facebook. Yeah, just share that sucker everywhere, man. It's great. Yeah, put it on LinkedIn. Put that.
Put it on your LinkedIn account.
Let me
My profile pic on LinkedIn.
Let me know how that works out for you. Bum, that was freaking great, man. Moeller comes up with some stuff. A little round of applause for Moeller.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to show that one off to some of the guys.
Not only does he come up with stuff, he comes up with stuff quick. Hence all those dozens of instant troll channels that pop up during the show.
Yes, that is freaking. Wait, hold on a second. I do have to show this off.
She's gonna go OMFG. He's got that.
You seen this? I have to get the tattoo. Yeah, the tats are kind of working. Tell them in the microphone here how accurate that actually is. That's pretty accurate. Yeah, that's hot right there, isn't it?
Imagine that thing coming at you. That'd be amazing, huh?
Yeah, everything's working right there. Yeah, I like that. It even got a better smile than I got.
Come here, baby. I'm bringing you the pork.
That's great. Yeah. Oh God, that is awesome, man. Moeller, what does this say? Moeller has sick fantasy. Stop projecting on the post guy.
Jeez.
That is awesome, Bub. Thanks for sharing that, man.
Oh yeah. So
is he sexy or is he Nelson Mandela? Which one is he?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hey, Nelson likes barbecue.
Is that Nelson Mandela black right there? Is that what that is?
I think so.
Is that what that is? Yeah. So if you've ever wondered what's it like under all of this shirt and everything, bang, right there. You no longer have to wonder. It's visual. It's visual.
Now you can open up an OnlyFans.
Yeah. OnlyFans. No. We've been had the OnlyFans. Tell them, Mark. We've been had the OnlyFans.
That's right.
Matter of fact, we haven't encouraged anyone to subscribe to our OnlyFans in a long time. But
yeah, if you like that picture of Joe D,
just
check out the OnlyFans page for more. There's more where that came from. It's smoking hot barbecue at the OnlyFans page.
In the meat, where's the balls?
Joe has his meat out when he's barbecuing.
Yeah. Talking about double smoked ham. We got it right here.
Yeah, you're damn right. Yeah.
Piece of shit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And
blowing it up here, dog.
Your newest menu item, Nelson Mandela blackened chicken.
Oh, look at him! Nice. That's pretty good. I like it. Yeah.
So the previous link that I posted, Joe, ignore that. We're going to save that for next week.
Okay.
Because Tom is here and because Vega's here, we're going to do a quick little recap of something that we did play 2 weeks ago. And since you were not here 2 weeks ago, Tom, we'll play it again.
All right.
So, and this is just to refresh you, Joe. And when we played this last week, I said it inspired me, which it did, which will lead up to our final word for this week. So in this clip, go to 550.
550. All right.
This is J Vega 419.
3 females.
Oh, that's funny.
Tourist destination.
So the roommate says, "Play, I'm sexy and I know it." That'd be great. I'm sorry, 550. You said
550. You'll remember it.
all right.
Oh, that's an old school term. A lot of you fucking punks probably don't know what Mix-a-Lot was talking about when he said, you don't get nice. I get nice. I've been getting nice since I was about 11 years old.
Oh, good lord.
For the white people, get nice means cabbage. Fucking cabbage. And Fat Joseph, don't listen to Teen Wolf. Don't listen to him.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
He's trying to get you to dip your toe in the pool.
Ooh. Oh,
Fuck a goddamn 5 milligram edible. Me and you are of the same age. I think you're a few years older than I am. But I think we both come from the old school where you roll that shit, light that shit, smoke it. And as far as it being too strong for no fucking reason these days, that is true. That is true. But you don't have to smoke the whole fucking thing. I've said it many times. At my age, all I need is a couple puffs off the spliff and I'm zoom.
Zoom.
Okay. Sure you,
yes.
sure you remember that. And when I heard that, I said that reminded me of something else.
Yeah.
So with that, we are going to have our final word. Vega, I hope you're watching here. So we did this is a little compilation, and we will finish the malt liquor report with this.
Okay. Did you post it already, Boom?
Oh, maybe I didn't. There we go.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah. Okay. And where are we going? Just play it from the beginning?
Whole thing.
Zoom.
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 Yeah, that one's
Zoom.
I like that one.
Zoom.
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 Steaming ass.
Yes.
Jeez.
That was great. I like that one for sure. That is also one of our new sounds there, Tom. You weren't here. That's also one of our newest sounds.
Steaming ass.
Yeah,
Nice.
That sound right there. So
You can use that a lot. You can use that for many things.
Oh, for
That's
many.
Oh yeah, that's a multi-use sound right there.
very adaptable.
So just FYI, that woman saying Zoom, that was from 1963. She was a stripper who worked for Jack Ruby at his club. At the time that he shot Oswald.
Oswald, yeah.
Yeah, so figure Vega would appreciate that since he's all into the conspiracies related to the topic. So
tie-in is there. Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
Zoom.
Well, thank you, Bum.
Shout out to you, sir.
So we will get out of here on that one.
Oh wait! I got to preview my food.
Oh,
my new food. I got to do it. I've been sitting on it, and I know it's something you guys have never had.
is that a report type food or?
Oh well, it could be depending on what you drink. But I saw these in the store, and I know how you like Oreos. Guess what I found?
Oh, the Selena
Gomez.
Wow, I actually tried those too.
It's an unopened box.
Okay, let us know what you think, Mark. Let us know.
Okay. Okay. So, yeah. That's
Breaking news.
they
Yeah.
come in little
Yes.
little packs.
Oh,
Look at
nice.
that. Little 2-packs like that.
Oh, that's even better. Yeah, because now you can just have a couple of
Oh,
those.
they're really
cookies.
pushing it now.
Oh, they've
Yeah.
been pushing the hell out of those things.
Now I got to see what design I got. Right? They come with
Yeah.
different
Right.
design. Okay, so I got
like-
that design.
4 or 5 different designs, actually.
I got
Oh, I didn't even
2.
notice the design. That's anal.
I got that design,
Oh, cool.
and I didn't get the signature one. I guess there's one with her signature, right?
That part I don't know.
Yeah, there's this one here is her
Oh, yeah.
signature.
Okay.
That's a special. That's like finding the golden ticket, right? In your.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. I honestly didn't know that. I just knew there was different.
Well, you pre-ordered them.
That's
Oh, yeah.
hilarious. I pre-ordered it, and literally, that's the one you can find everywhere.
Yeah, Mark's eating it in 2 packs.
Yeah,
He pre-ordered it.
it was bananas.
Mm.
He should show up here any minute.
Yeah, but
That's pretty good.
They,
Good cinnamon flavor and
Yeah.
cream.
they're actually good, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, to me, they're kind of like a churro, especially if you dunk them in milk.
Mm.
They're a little bit like a churro.
Go.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're very good. Have all you guys had it at this point?
Yeah, yeah. Well, I have at least.
No. Have you had them, Coach? I know you have, Joe. Bum hasn't had them.
I have not.
They're pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I like the Post Malone one too. I don't know if you guys had the Post Malone.
Yeah,
one.
the Post Malone.
Those ones are pretty solid too.
I just had the salted pretzel.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's I've had those. Those were pretty good.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and
So-
especially dunked in milk. Those were. You know, it's funny because you guys know that I've had. I don't even know how many different flavors at this point. Dozens and dozens and dozens at this point.
Mhm.
I typically gave them away. Recently, we've been holding on to them and then sampling them different ways with milk and with this.
Mm-hmm.
So I can actually tell you that like those are really good with milk.
Mm-hmm.
The Post Malone ones were actually good. Yeah,
Yeah, those are bomb.
those were actually good
Mm.
as well. But the salted pretzel were really good with milk. I had a few of those.
Mm. I like salted
Another
pretzels.
one.
That'd be a good one.
I saw Target. I was advertising a blueberry pie one.
Yes.
Yeah, those
seen that
were
post.
around a few years back. That was
They
actually
were.
one of my favorites
Hmm.
ever.
Yeah.
If I see that again, I will buy those again. That was out of all the Oreo flavors, that one I think I liked the most.
Yeah, certain stores I feel like brand certain ones, like they have them more often for some reason. Like Target will have certain things that other stores won't have, and
Yeah.
crap like that.
Yeah. That's good. I don't get that many Oreos, but this one, it's good flavor. I think I could go for the salted pretzel though too, because I like pretzels.
The ones that I like, just as a cookie in general, are the thin vanilla. The thin vanilla with the lemon inside them.
Ooh.
Oh, those are bomb. Those are so good.
The thin. I feel like the thin Oreos are really good. They're just in general.
Pistachio ones are good too. I think there's a pistachio. I think they have the pistachio ones, the thin ones. Those are pretty good.
Mm. At least this is good cinnamon flavor and milk, and it's not real artificial. It's
My
a
God, that's
good flavor.
Yeah. What is? I have no idea what heroin should taste like, my friend. Chemicals?
Keep it classy.
Yeah.
What should that taste like? Chemicals? I have no idea what that. I don't think you necessarily taste heroin, do you? I don't know.
I mean, it must taste like something else.
Yeah. I think the hardcore of the hardcore snort it, so that they don't get too addicted.
Well, I could tell you how it happens, Joe, if you want me to give you a little breakdown real quick.
I've breaking down quite a bit. The heroin. I've helped people come off heroin many times, too many times actually. But I had my niece OD from heroin. Little familiar with it. That's how I know, like the hardcore, the ones that you hear about that are addicted to heroin for 20 years, snort.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, a lot of them will start. They'll start prescription
Oh.
pills. They'll snort it, and then they'll realize they can just shoot it because it's better than snorting.
That's not the ones that you hear that are addicted for 20 years.
Yeah.
And are still a very functional working.
They snort, so it gives them enough, but not so much that they can't.
Tom, that's what I'm saying. Those are the true hardcore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are the true hardcore. Yeah.
So are they scared not to shoot it because they know if they snort it that they'll still be functional?
Yeah,
and they can still live their life.
If you shoot it, you can't control that. If you snort it, you can control it a lot better and be functional heroin. Unfortunately, I know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense. Makes sense.
But
goddamn.
Please don't do it, right?
How do we go from Oreos to snorting heroin now? Okay.
Well,
Vega, dude.
The chat.
Again, it was the chat.
It was Vega.
The whole reason I posted that stupid comment in the chat on the screen here. The same way I get accused of sharing addresses, someone put it in the damn chat.
Yeah.
Like, oh, what's this? Oh, let's check it out.
Yeah.
And then forever I'm labeled sharing.
Yeah. We'll never live it down now.
No, and I did, so I do. Okay, that's the way it works, you know.
Yep.
Coach looks 80 years old. Why would you say that?
Well, DZ, I've gotten a lot of gray hair in the last, I would say, 3 years. If you go back to old footage, this was more black. But.
Yeah, who's gotten more gray over the years?
I have, by far.
Oh, hell. Just go back 5 years on the show. Look at me. My God.
Yeah, look at all of us. Well, Joe,
you can't tell.
Your beard is gray.
Yeah, but I have the most gray for being younger than you three.
Yeah, I haven't grayed as much as the rest of you.
Well, maybe don't grow it out.
You don't have as much to go gray with your shaved head. That makes a difference.
Yeah, I don't. But I also have not gone as gray.
Yeah, your facial hair. Yeah, you still have some dark hairs, a lot of dark hairs.
Yeah, I haven't gone as gray as quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm getting that.
I would say.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, you're not going back.
No, yeah, I'm trying to figure out how do I stop gray hairs.
Tom
pissing me off.
To apply paint. You got to paint, right?
No, I don't want them to appear. I don't know, dude. They're pissing me off. They're
When
just
I was
popping
a
up.
kid, I never believed that stress would cause gray hairs. I thought that was a folk.
Oh, they definitely do, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't
And when
think
you have kids.
God forbid 80. That's kind of crazy.
Bum, did you ever?
Yeah, you don't look
get to
80.
the point where you felt like, you know what, man, it's time to buy a can of paint?
Nah, I just figured with me, let nature take its course.
It's time to go Nelson Mandela.
What is this? What is this? If they cared about Mark, they would have done an intervention 10 years ago.
Yeah, apparently.
This is an intervention. What the hell is this guy talking about?
What is happening here? Why would we intervene on Mark?
Because I do meth all day long, apparently.
Damn. You look great, though. You look great.
Yeah, you know.
Is that why you
I'm
run
a
so many
professional.
miles?
I'm a professional. Yeah.
When you
Is
said
that why you can run so far?
Bum started choking. You didn't notice it, but Bum started choking.
Sugar
ages you fast.
Yeah. And Vega gave some love over here. The coach is adorable.
Adorable.
Wow.
Here we go. My guy.
Right. I'm telling you, my guy works. Right. I'm telling you, I'm training.
Bless his heart.
Bless his heart.
I got much love for Vega. He knows that.
Yeah. First step is admitting it. Yeah.
Yes. The first step is admitting. And then after that, okay.
It's kind of hard to admit what you don't do, but yeah.
We're out of here, kids. We will see you next week, right? I don't think there's any interruptions next week.
No?
There might be some. Oh, there is actually some interruptions in August. There is. Yeah, there is in August. There might be 2 interruptions. Let me see here. Sorry about that.
Well, that's when the Padres are going to dominate the Dodgers. That's right.
Joe's going to be depressed, curled up in a little ball crying.
Right, yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, probably I'm going to have to confirm this really quick. So probably by next week I'll have a confirmation. But August 9th and the 16th, we'll probably not have shows for 2 weeks in August.
Okay.
So yeah, I need to put that out there right away. I've been forgetting to put that out. I kind of knew about it already. So the 9th and the 16th, 2 weeks in a row, more than likely no show. So all I'll be is confirming that there won't be no show. So okay, kids. Other than that, we'll see you next week though.
All right.
All right, Tom. Always a pleasure having you on.
Yeah,
I
good
should
seeing
be
you,
on
Tom.
next week. We got to see how it works out, but I should be on.
Okay, cool.
See how it goes.
Yeah, and if anybody buys any $80 beers, man, keep us posted.
All right.
Anybody finds the budget or any sort of, let us know. That'd be kind of cool to know. I'd like to know what you think. Yeah, I would not do that. $72 is my limit.
Is your limit, yeah. 79 is nuts. 72, we're good.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah. Extra 800 pennies.
Oh my God, that's so much money on beer. Isn't it? Oh my God. All right, kids.
See ya.
Peace out. Later.
Later, y'all.
See you next week.